The president's proposed budget for the year beginning October 1st goes line by line, showing which programs could get a boost and which are facing cuts. And pretty quickly, you'll see that there are a lot of cuts on this list. The president is calling for the slashing of discretionary spending by $163 billion, or nearly 8%. That's spending outside of the Pentagon and excluding programs such as Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security.
It's the lowest non-defense level we've seen since 2017. If you adjust it for inflation, it's the lowest since 2000. It's promises made, promises kept. Some
of the biggest proposed cuts are at the Department of Health and Human Services, where the president wants to trim a quarter of the budget, over $33 billion, drastically reducing funding for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the National Institutes of Health. Other notable cuts in this budget include $12 billion in education funding, more than $15 billion for infrastructure programs to address the effects of climate change, and nearly $34 billion at the Department of Housing and Urban Development, mostly through cuts to rental assistance grants run through the states. The proposed budget also targets the FBI and the IRS with cuts. The president has railed against both of these agencies, accusing them of going after political enemies. Meanwhile, the budget would boost spending for defense by nearly $120 billion, an increase of over 13%, and funnel an additional nearly $44 billion to the Department of Homeland Security for the president's crackdown on illegal immigration. House Speaker Mike Johnson, a Trump ally, quickly backed the plan, saying our country cannot continue to bear the hard consequences of years of runaway spending under Democratic leadership. But other Republicans have voiced concerns. That includes Senator Susan Collins, the chair of the Appropriations Committee, who said she had, quote, serious objections to the defense spending not being higher, as well as to the scope of the cuts to various other programs, including those for biomedical research. Collins writing, ultimately, it is Congress that holds the power of the purse. Now, ultimately, this proposal from the president is just a wish list because in the end, it's Congress that votes on a budget. Reporting here in Washington, I'm Evan Koslof, Spectrum News.